up, guys? It's the Kilograms. We are back with another episode of Over Engineering Live. We're working on a 3D printed robot arm. So basically, this is the main idea here. I always like it when Mittens joins us for the intro there. The main idea here is it's a drawing robot, but I'm gonna put a stylus on the end of it and use it to do manual computer input to wipe computers automatically. I'm gonna have them click into like a system. It'll know what type, what size they are, all that stuff, and then basically do the whole. Let me get this out of here. Do the whole process. Oh, actually, I was gonna show something. Yeah, so that automates away a good part of my job. So this part here, I printed most of these parts here already, and these are actually printable on a smaller printer, so that was really nice to be able to get that done. I did not print this base part because I'm going to make a specific base to fit computers to slide them in. And then basically, I wanted to make this more 3D printer friendly. Can this be like a nicer... that's not much better. I wanted to 3D print these parts here because I didn't want to buy a pipe and then buy a saw to cut the pipe or anything like that. I just wanted to print the whole thing. And if I just redesign more of it, I probably can't do this. If I design more of it, I'll design it with less screws that are different sizes. There's like 10 different types of screws that are different sizes in this contraption here. So this screw and this screw, I just got the same size. This one, I guess that's one size, but like, and I believe that they redid how this works, so that it pushes down on the pen and is kind of like a, it's a better, yeah. So this one, it's got kind of like casters that it goes up and down in, and I think that would be better to like press the keys on the keyboard. I might even redesign this entire part here, so we'll see. But tonight I really wanted to do the arm bars. So basically I printed both of these already. One of them is 200 millimeters, one is 170 millimeters, or whatever. I printed those, but it looks like these joint pieces here and joint pieces here, they slide into the aluminum, so the inside of those has a certain tolerance that I was not aware of. I thought they like bolted onto the sides or something. I didn't really understand how those worked. Are all these the same picture here? So like this part here has to be flared out, and we're gonna make that, and then I will print it shortly, and of course post on Instagram once I have that printed. So let's get started. Let's do a sketch. We're gonna pick our plane. So what we're gonna do I remember how to do this? Let's do none of that stuff. Sketch line. Okay. If you could see this drawing on this iPad, you would laugh. It looks like a it's like a Y shape, so it almost looks like a slingshot here. Okay. So we want to start with the midpoint here. We want to go out 7.5. Okay. Then can we grab this guy? No. We want a repeat line. And we'll go here. And we want to do, so the full length is 200. We want to flare it at 20 inches, or 20 millimeters. And so let's do 180. Okay, so that should be good there. Oh, I forget how to, oh yeah, okay, perfect. Perfect, so that's 180. We're gonna rotate this around itself, so don't worry about any, okay, so what did we need to do next? We needed to go up 20. Can we just repeat line here? What's going on? 20. And then what we want to do is flare this out, so that the inside is 12 across. So let's see, what's the total? So I wanted that to be 4. So that's 16 wide. So we need to do can we just do 20 wide? Does that make sense? No, that would kind of look bad. That is not what I wanted either. Well, can we do a line? Yeah, let's do the inside. So that's 7.5. So we need to do another line here. So repeat line. Then we'll go here to here, and we want half of 10, so that's 5. So then what we want to do is another line. Then we go up 180. Okay, then we can get like a kind of look at what's going on here. I think I need to turn measurements off. Where's the view? I changed the view. Show dimensions. Okay, perfect. So I don't need that yet. Oh, nope, nope. So what are we looking at? So this is where it would flare to 12. So it just flares out 1. That's not actually that crazy. I wonder if we could get away with 12 internal diameter and 15 external diameter. I wonder if we get away with that. Because then I'm going to have to flare this at all, and we could just... it seems mighty thin. So let's repeat a line. Oh, that's not what we want. We just want a line. Okay. And we want that line to go... well, 45 degrees, right? But... 0.7. 1.5. So then that will be 13 millimeters, right? Because we're going from 10. So we really want 1.5. Really want about 1. Can we get... interesting. I did not suspect we would have this issue. Because I didn't do much calculation beforehand either. So that one is 2.5 on each side. What? Hold on. So my original... So what's my spacing there? I love how I turned off the dimensions. Okay, so that's 5. So that's 2.5 is the width of the pipe here. Not sure why I need to beef it up so much on the other side. So let's just let's try and flare it from where it is. Because that's 7.5. How about we kind of just offset? Is that O? Yeah. Let's go this direction. And we want... stupid iPad, shut off. We want it offset by, I guess, 2.5, right? Because that'll let us go from here to here on a 45, and then we can go here to here on just the same, I believe, if that makes sense. Now we're not offsetting, we're just gonna do a line. Now we're gonna connect 45. Can I tab to the, yes, look at that, 45. And we're gonna turn dimensions off for a second. Okay, so let's just go O for offset, take that one, oh. Wait, does that not count as a whole separate line? Or cancel? Okay, that's fine. So we want to offset this. Oh, beautiful. Is that, what, 4 millimeters? 4. Oh, I think we wanted -4. Let's offset. -4. Enter. Interesting how that doesn't line up. Oh, maybe because this isn't. Yeah, it was I wonder how this works. Oh, it does not. Let's just do a new line and then do this. Tab 145, right? No, 135. Because math. And then can we just connect it to the, woo! Hopefully this actually works correctly. How do I cut out this section here? That's an interesting question. Or do I not need to? Let's close this line, this end off here. Oh. Maybe we can just forget about that ever happening. And just make it a solid object before we get too carried away with making it more complex. So we want to delete that one. Delete that one. Okay. So let's turn our, why is it showing dimensions? Okay. I need to do another line here. Okay. And then is it a solid like thing now? The real question is this gonna 3D print correctly? That's the big thing. I'm worried about it breaking. But you know what? I'm gonna design it kind of thin now, and then I can beef it up later. That's totally fine. I think this is just the simplest way to do what I'm trying to do here. What am I? Let's delete that one. And can we delete that one and that one? That's not what I want. I think what I have to do would be to draw a whole other line there. Okay, so we are going to save as. Can I not save as? Is that not a thing in AutoCAD? Okay, so we're going to save this as 200 millimeter robot arm pipe. Okay. Now what we're going to, I feel like we need to be able to save as to do the next part. Well, you know what, we can always go back and edit that one and say this is something else, I believe, right? That's a thing? Because I don't have to, well, here, we'll export it and then we'll, alright, whatever, we'll work on it. Nope, I want to select the whole thing. Can I do Control A? No. That is not an AutoCAD thing. Okay, that's the weirdest grabbing. Okay, so I want to modify. We want to rotate, create, revolve. That's what we want. full rotation. Operation new body, yes. Profile select. Axis. This axis. And can we select the whole thing here? Are we doing it? Is this how you select it? New body. I'm super confused that it's just not working. I feel like this is causing problems here. Okay, so we'll step back one. We're gonna cancel. I am extremely thirsty. I will be right back. Oops. Okay, we're back. So what we were gonna do was make sure that our lines that we have, this is extremely difficult to like keep on the screen at the same time without making it too tiny. So we wanted, can we drag this? Oh boy. What? Oh. Actually, that's kind of a problem. Because we needed to make this go over up here. So how do we... Whoa. I'm gonna try and offset this because that makes the most sense. Actually, it doesn't because... Weird. This is way easier to design in I designed the original in Tinkercad. It was way easier. It was just a tube with a hole in it before it got all complicated. So I really don't know how to do this part without... Because this is 180, which is where the flare was supposed to... No, I think that's okay. But somehow we have to... What does this do? That is so weird. How does it think we did that? Okay, we're gonna have to undo some stuff. Because none of this makes any sense. Okay. So we need to... Is this a line? No, that's a measurement. We need to get that out of here. Oh, okay. So what we really need is... to make a 45... I always forget to do like extra lines. I want to do 45, well, 135. Okay. And then what we need to do is another one that starts here and does that. Then what I think I need to do from here is make a box. That's not a box. We're going to go here because how big is this? Let's see. It's not even going to show me the one I'm looking for. It's almost 3, which is okay. I think that's what we can deal with. So let's keep making lines. We'll do our crisscrosses, because then we'll have this here left over once we're done. I always forget that there's extra steps in that stuff. So let's deselect everything. So can we just delete this line and this line and this line and this line and this line, because this stops at 180, which is where it needs to be already flared, was the idea. So this is actually what we really needed to do, and I always try and skip steps, but can I drag this down without breaking absolutely everything? No, let's make another line. We delete that. Interesting. So let me delete this, and that shouldn't have been deletable. Then we make another line that goes 180. Dimension you created is not visible. I think that's because it's excuse me? What? 180 and 20. Yeah, okay. So that's good. I think we have our part, right? Once we... What? How would that make sense to have that be a thing? Okay, I'm going to delete this one. And now we're going to just do a line that goes 180. Right? And then for some inexplicable reason, it goes past the end. Because, oh, I'm not subtracting the... Okay. This is the problem with making stuff really tall. Delete this one. Yep. And then this is a separate line. Right. Okay. So we want to make a line. And we really need it to connect down here, so we kind of got to draw it like that. Yes, 90 degrees. Okay. We want a line, 90 degrees. Somehow it's 182. That makes less sense than, but what? Why? Why would you decide just to... If this is messed up. No, okay, that's fine. Right? It's not. Okay. So let's delete this guy, because that doesn't make any sense. I thought this would be way easier. I apologize. This is going to be a super easy, real quick. Yeah, just design a robot arm, you know, right quick here with just, okay. Revolve. See, now it looks like it's supposed to. No, don't. It doesn't look very impressive. But it's a pipe. Well, it's not a pipe now. That's not a pipe. This is a pipe. Yeah, boy. How do we rotate? Yeah, boy. We got ourselves our little robot arm pipe thing. Cool. Now what we should do is, can we save as? File, save as, robot arm pipe, fold. Save that. Then can we step back one? Like, can we undo the, what? I don't understand what is happening. Let's rotate it back to normal again. That's not what we had before. I actually really like how that pipe looks. I think I turned some cool settings on or something. So what we need to do is to simply shorten this to 158. I don't know how difficult or easy that's going to be. I'd kind of like to be able to... Oh, yeah, let's unrevolve. Here, sketch. So then what we need to do is... I do like how Trailmakers zooms you back in to where you want to be, though. That's like one of the great things. We're in the sketch, right? Can we... What? Let's get that out of there. Okay, so what I really want to do is grab this. Oh, maybe I messed up and it's not a pipe. But I want to offset, so we're offset. Okay, I'm actually going to delete the, let's cancel. I'm going to delete this. What? And let's close this line, because I think that's where we were before. Okay, cool. So now what we want to do is... Actually, before we modify anything at all, let's... Wait, is the body still there? No, let's re-rotate it. Or revolve, I keep saying rotate. Full, yeah. That thing. Axis here. Okay, so what we should do is, right, 3D print, yeah. Okay, medium, let's not send it, just select the thing. Okay, revolved V1, sure. We'll save that one. Then we shall have, see, I printed it earlier too. So we're going to save that. And then I'm going to, hopefully it doesn't save it as two separate bodies, because they're two separate revolves. Because that could be a thing. We'll check it out if the slicer starts acting super weird. So what do we want to do? 150. 58. So it's 20, 22. So we want to offset this bad boy with O. Where did it go? This bad boy. What? No, just the one piece, man. Okay. Offset that. Yeah. So we want to go 22. So negative 22 somehow is up. Okay, and then what we want to do is somehow, okay, I guess I'll just delete this whole line. Someday I'll learn this better, but I'm just learning it to accomplish a task. Building a robot arm. I don't need to I don't need to go get a degree to build this robot arm. I just need to know what I need to know, and that is it. Cool. We'll go straight there. We will do another straight down to our pal there on the bottom, and that is wrong. Okay, 90 degrees. Yep. Okay, so now it's a solid thing. Cool. So if we show dimensions real quick, that's still 20. The rest of the dimensions I deleted or whatever. Can we get them back? Nope. Okay. So we should be good. I'll check my dimensions before I print it. But let's do our rotate here. Revolve. Someday I'll remember what it's called. Okay, so that's selected. Let's select our axis right here. And we go, okay, and we have another pipe that's slightly shorter. So let's go 3D print this, obviously, the thing. All right. We'll save it as V2. Oh, but this is the 160 or 170. Because 178 minus 20 with the... Cool. And while I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to... Can I just Command Z back until I have the other revolved here? Okay, so I just want to revolve this thing by itself. Because I think I might have grabbed 2 of them last time. So this is the long pipe. Cool. So now let's go 3D print. We'll go, yes, we want to select the object. Just body 3. Let's call it 200 millimeter safe. Print. Maybe. Okay. So I think we're good on that for the night. I'll definitely have more assembly of the robot. I'm waiting on random parts from, what is it? Bolt Depot or Screw Depot. I forget. It might be Bolt Depot. You can order like individual screws for stuff, which is really awesome. Let me rotate this guy a little bit, orbit this guy. So yeah, this has been another episode of Over Engineering Live with the Kilograms, your lovely host. And thank you for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Peace.